You need what time?
Huh? Oh? Hmm.
The baby boy just there. Being hit me, Elton Zadu's there. Bạn thì nhất quên khi tiếng quần tiên. Giết mệt, yêu thì người đi tha. You want fail to take it up the radio. Nít là dồn bớt. You to have it done. We power. Power was time. These aren't breathtaking anything.